Hello and welcome to this AOS webinar. I'm Sarah and today I'm going to be taking you through how to add your project information to the new AOS directory which has been developed in partnership with the Voluntary Action Fund. Here you can see the actiononsectarianism.info homepage, and to get to the AOS directory from here you just need to use the tab here at the top. However, before we add a project or any new information to the website, this can only be done by AOS Network registered users. So if you have already registered, please just log in using the top right-hand corner here. However, if you have yet to register, please go to the AOS Network portal, clicking here, and then using the Login Register button on the left, and completing this form. Once you've clicked Register at the bottom here, the form will be sent through to an administrator who will then approve your account. So I'm just going to log in. Anytime you log in, it will take you to the AOS Network homepage again, but it's easy to navigate around the site from here using the tabs at the top or the portal jump buttons here. So just now we're going to go straight to the AOS directory using the tab at the top. Here you can see all the organisations listed. These are taken from the current partner pages which the AOS directory is replacing. If your organisation isn't listed or you would like to change anything on your organisation page, please get in touch with me using the contact details at the end of this webinar, and we can make any changes or add anything that's necessary. So from here, to add your project information, click the Add Project button here, and you'll be taken to this form. Anything with a blue line around it is compulsory. So if we start by selecting our organisation, putting in a project contact person, their title, a contact email. This can be an individual's email address or it can be a generic project email address. Most importantly, we need your project title or name. And now you can also give a description of your work. We also ask that you tell us who's funded your work, especially if it's the Scottish Government Fund. So you can see here we've got the 2013-15 Tackling Sectarianism Fund, 15-16, and then the 3 small grants programmes. If you don't want to tell us who you're funded under or are funded by somebody else, please just select the NA option. This isn't a compulsory field, but if you want to say what specific activities you're doing, whether you're working in specific schools or anything like that, please put that in here. And please also tell us where you're working, which local authorities you're working in. If you're working across all local authorities and are a national project, you can, like Action on Sectarianism, please put that in as well. We now have the outcome framework indicators. These are as specified on the outcome framework developed by the Voluntary Action Fund. Please tell us any and all of the indicators you're working towards in your project. We also have a client group option. This helps, like the local authority areas you're working in, helps anyone search for projects working in their local area or working with a specific client group. So for instance, if they're working on a gender specific project with young offenders specifically, young people and so on. So if you aren't working with any of these specific client groups, please just select the other option. Similarly, age groups, because the website is split up into children, young people and adults, we are asking if you could please tell us what age groups you're working with. If you're working with one specific one, just select one. However, if you're working with more than one of these age groups, use the Control key on your keyboard to click and select more options. Here you can also share what resources you have already put up on Action on Sectarianism. It's very easy to do, and it allows any of the work you have shared to always be credited to you. So to do that, if you just put in the name of the resource you've shared, for instance, if it's a library document that you've put in, so this could be the activities or case studies you've shared, pop in the title, highlight it, and use the link, insert and edit link button here. You can either directly put in the URL, just here, or if it's content specifically on the website, use the content button and the menus that follow to find your document and link directly to it. So I'm just going to select, for the purpose of the demonstration, Communities United, and the URL will appear here, and then just use the insert button. You can list as many or as few resources here as you like, but as I said before, anything you have shared on the website will be credited to you, and the most obvious place for this will be on your project page. Next, we've got your project logo, if you have one. So you can select File, select your image, open, and it'll upload, as you can see there. Finally, we can put your project address in. This just allows for people to find you again, to send you anything that they need to send and so on. So if you use your postcode and then the Locate Me button, it should find you on the map. You can also lift and move the pointer if it's not quite in the right place, and this map will show up on your project page. So next thing to do would be to just double check that you've got everything you want written in here. It is worth noting that once your project entry has been saved, you cannot change this. This is so that nobody else can change your project information either. However, if you have missed something or misspelled something, or if there is anything you want to change, please just get in touch with me and I can do that as an administrator. So if you've checked everything, you want to save entry. And it'll take you straight to your project page, completed. So here you can see the title, all the details, your project logo, and where you're on the map. You also have a contact button here, which will allow someone to write a message, and the email comes directly to you from here. Here you can see your entry has been saved, and you should now be able to go back to the AOS directory and see if you can find it in here. And you can see it here. It's come up with project at the bottom, project, this is the one I've just put in, and once again we're back on our page. And that's it, easily done. As I said before, if there's any support or help you need with doing this, please get in touch with me, Sarah, and you can do that at info@actiononsectarianism.info, or give me a call on 0131 313 2488. Thank you very much for listening.